All right, we are live from Apple Valley, Minnesota. We're at the Apple Valley Sports Arena, Minnesota State High School hockey action. We have the home team. They are the Eastview Lightning, playing host to the Shakopee Sabers JV team. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. It's the regular season finale for the Sabers. Heading to the net, the sophomore number 1, Logan Avery. And starting out with our first up D pairing, looks like we've got Carter Wagner and Cole Davis. And up front we have Colton Kresak, Gavin Carlson, and Nathan Heilman. Sabres get the puck in deep. Exit pass broken up by Kresak. Eastview takes over. They get it into the neutral zone. They cross the red line and dump the puck in. Wagner working from behind the net. Got a sophomore heavy lineup here as Wagner, Davis, and Kresak are all on the ice. And Kresak gets a nice chance at first good look at the back of the net. 14:27 remaining. Next up, it's Schmitz, Radke, and Reinhardt up front. Radke moves it to Reinhardt. Reinhardt gets a backhand shot on net and a quick whistle. So Schmitz won the draw. Radke moved it to Reinhardt. So Sabres having a lot of fun with their lines here today. We'll see if this broadcaster can keep up. Schmitz, Reinhardt, Radke up front. Tolonen and Gaston back on D. Puck lifted in deep. Tolonen gives chase. Looks one way. Heads back the other way. He lifts it up. Tolonen battles it in the corner. Moves it for Gaston. Gaston backhand pass. Broken up. Schmitz at the top of the zone. Now Radke and Gaston working. Puck comes out of the zone. Picked up by Schmitz. Schmitz into the zone. Makes a move towards the net. Reinhardt. Radke overskate the puck out to the top of the point. Wagner. He'll move it down into the corner. Off the back corner. Schmitz looks for options. Moves it out to the point for Davis. Davis over to Wagner. Wagner to Schmitz. Ball playing pinball at the top of the zone, but ultimately comes out. Picked up by Davis. Davis's pass intercepted. Next up for the Sabres, it's Dornbos, Moe, and Nelson with Wagner and Davis back on D. Wagner's shot off the back wall. Into the corner goes senior number 10, Jack Moe. Now Nelson intercepts the pass. And brought out to neutral ice. Lightning move it behind the net. Avery plays it to Davis. Davis flings it around the boards, comes loose out front. Wagner picks it up. He moves it ahead to Dornbos. Dornbos across the red line. And he'll pad pass it over to Moe. Moe shoots. Deflected back into the corner. Dornbos pinches the player off the puck. Moe working from behind the net. Gets poke check. Picked up by Dornbos. Dornbos slides it to Wagner. That goes, hops Wagner's stick. He'll deposit the puck in deep. Sabres will tag up. Kresak pressures. Now the puck out to neutral ice, intercepted by Davis at the red line. Kresak picks it up, slides it over for Tolonen. Tolonen back to Davis, who taps it ahead for Heilman. Heilman across the red line, across the blue line, leaves it for Carlson. Carlson moves it across the blue paint. Top of the zone. Hensley pinched up against the Lightning bench. And the Lightning's cross-ice pass helps them escape the zone. But Tolonen directs it right back out to neutral ice. Now picked up by Krisak. Sabers enter the zone, and Lightning send it down. Should be icing. We get a whistle, and it is. 11:16 remaining here in this first period. That'll bring the face-off down there. So it's Schmitz, Radke, and Reinhardt up front. Hensley and Tolanen back on D. Schmitz will take the draw. Wins it to Radke. Radke with the puck in his feet, slides it to Tolanen. Tolanen over to Hensley. Hensley, puck goes off his heel and comes out of the zone. Lightning try to escape. Picked up by Reinhardt at neutral ice. Reinhardt slides it over to Radke. Radke walking into the zone. He'll shoot. That one goes high off the glass and out of the zone. Davis moves it to Wagner. Wagner crosses the red line. Puts the puck in deep. Schmitz challenges for it. Puck picked up from behind the red line by Radke. Moves it up to the point for Davis. Davis shot through traffic. Finds the deep pocket of the glove from the Lightning goalie. And the Sabres will have an offensive zone draw with 10:27 remaining. Next five up for the Sabres, it's Nelson at center with Dornbos and Moe to his right and left. Davis and Wagner back on D. Davis from the top of the circle. His shot gets deflected, goes off the referee, picked up by Dornbos. Dornbos moves it over to Nelson. Lightning into neutral ice. Intercepted, broken up by Wagner. They move it back to Davis. Davis slides it ahead for Nelson. Nelson across the red line, tries to pass it across the blue line. Puck held in by Wagner. Wagner rings it around the boards. Dornbos will get to it first, challenging in the far corner. Puck moved out to the top of the hill, picked up by Davis. Davis goes around one, goes around two, looks for option, tries to feed it out front. Davis holds on to the puck. And he'll move it back down for Dornbos. Dornbos gets pinched off for the puck. Picked up by Moe. Moe slides it over to Davis. Davis from the top of the circle fires high. Puck scoots out past Wagner all the way down. Sabres will change 4 skaters. Wagner looks at his options, lifts it high off the glass. Picked up by Krisak in stride. Krisak tries to slide it out front. Heilman was crashing the net. Heilman, Carlson, and Krisak out now for the Sabres. Wagner and Gaston on D. Wagner bounces it off the half wall. Puck behind the red line, behind the net. Now coming out to the top of the zone. Heilman there to meet it. Tolanen into the corner. Separates player from puck. Leaves it for Krisak to pick up. Krisak skates into the corner. Shields the puck well. Now the Lightning shot through traffic. Gets deflected and goes off the pipe into the corner. Heilman gets a stick on it, knocks it to neutral ice. And he puts the puck into the near corner. Krisak to it first. Carlson there to help. Krisak comes out with the puck. Bounces it off the boards for Gaston. Gaston right back to Krisak. Krisak in the corner. Carlson rings it around the boards for Tolanen. Tolanen kisses it off the boards back for Reinhardt. Reinhardt moves it down to Carlson. Carlson shot. We're looking for Krisak's stick on the back corner. Comes loose for Davis. Davis shields the puck. Now moves it to Tolanen. Tolanen to Carlson. Carlson crosses the blue line. He's got Schmitz crashing the net. Pass deflected into the corner. Reinhardt into the far corner. Lifts the stick. And Eastview will send it all the way down. And we get a whistle. 7:30 remaining. Offensive zone draw for the Sabres. Now it'll be Schmitz, Radke, and Reinhardt line with Davis and Wagner on D. Dylan Schmitz, the junior centerman, will take the draw. puck into the corner, rung around the boards. Wagner meets it at the top of the zone, slides it down below the net. Radke behind the net, chips it out front, just out of the reach of Schmitz. Into the far corner goes Davis, with Schmitz there to help. Shot blocked by Wagner. Wagner moves up to Reinhardt. Reinhardt ahead to Radke. Radke across the red line, across the blue line. Radke tries the pad pass, but it gets deflected up high. Picked up by Schmitz. Schmitz tries to feed it ahead to Reinhardt. Deflected. Radke picks it up. Crosses the red line, crosses the blue line. Now Nelson challenges for the puck behind the net. Stick checks, wraps it back around to the near corner for Mo. Mo makes a move towards the center, picked up by Dornbos. Hensley will gather, moves it to Wagner. Wagner lifts it through center ice, picked up by Mo. Mo walking in, goal. Sabres score off of a great assist from Carter Wagner, who feeds Jack Mo out front. And there is the senior, number 10, Jack Mo's first goal of the season. Great finish by number 10. It's Carlson, Krisak, and Heilman. Tolonen and Hensley. Hensley gains the red line, puts the puck in deep. Carlson from behind the net. The scorer's table called on Hensley as the one who gave the assist, but it was actually Wagner. We know much better. Hensley moves the puck in deep. Krisak makes a move towards the net. Goes around one, goes around two. Up to the point. Hensley works the puck from high to low. Now Carlson meets the puck below the red line. Feeds it down for Tolonen. Tolonen shields the puck, reverses directions. A couple of crossovers. Tolonen walking in the zone, and he'll shoot and score. What a great solo effort by number 16, Jackson Tolonen. That one will probably go down as unassisted as he stole the puck at center ice and just basically skated around the entire Eastview line and buried it inside the near post. Sabres look like they're having a whole lot of fun on Valentine's Day. Now it's Schmitz, Radke, Reinhardt, Tolonen, and Davis. Davis on the puck. Reinhardt moves it up for Radke. Radke tries to tap it to the top of the zone. Comes back down for Tolonen. Tolonen backhand pass to Davis. Davis accelerates across the blue line, across the red line. Picked up by Radke, and he'll shoot. Now in the corner, Radke to Schmitz. Schmitz backhands it out front, and Reinhardt wide open on the back post. Gets the feed from Schmitz, and he buries it. Sabres lead 3-0. Shots on goal are 11-1 right now in favor of the Sabres. Same five will stay out for the Sabres. First period of goal scorers so far for the Sabres: Mo, Tolonen, and Reinhardt. Assisted by number 17, Schmitz, and number 14, Reinhardt crosses the zone, makes a move towards the net. Reinhardt backhands it towards the center, picked off by the Lightning. Schmitz challenging the puck coming out of the zone. Lightning escape. Gaston last man back. They roll a puck towards Avery, who sticks it behind the net. Gaston picks up speed. Gets poke checked. Puck turned over. Now picked up by Mo. And Sabres will draw a penalty here. Radke got his hands caught. And he'll go to the box. So 3:51 remaining here. In the first period, Sabres lead by 3 goals, but they're going to go a man down on a minor penalty for hooking, assessed to number 13, Evan Radke. Shot through traffic. Blocked by Avery, cleared by Davis.
2 minutes for hooking.
Penalty kill unit out for the Sabres. It's Heilman, Carlson, Tolanen, and Davis. That shot goes high and wide. Top of the zone. Picked up by Gavin Carlson. Gavin Carlson in alone. He goes forehand, backhand, forehand. Tries to go 5-hole. Gets pinched up against the boards. That Gavin Carlson, he's one heck of a player. Now another interception at the top of the zone by Carlson. Is he going to get another? Shorthanded breakaway opportunity. Lightning send it all the way down into their own zone. Stretch pass, kicked away by Tolanen, picked up by Carlson. Carlson looks for options. He bounces it around the boards for Davis. Davis puts it to neutral ice. Heilman is there to battle for it. 40 seconds left in the Sabre penalty kill. Shh. Just watch the game. Puck out to neutral ice. Sent in. Eastview fires it off the top of the glass out of the zone. Mo, from fancy stick handling, and he shoots high. Krisak moves it to Gaston. Moves it cross ice for Davis. Davis, cross ice pass for Radke. Radke lifts it into the corner. Comes out for Hensley. Hensley feeds it out front. And the puck is loose, but the whistle was blown. Sabres back to 5-on-5, but the net came off. So the referee, noticing that, the puck's still in play, blew this one dead. We got a penalty for a cross check. So minute 21 remaining here, and the Sabres are going to go on the power play. So now it's Krisak, Tolanen, Heilman, Reinhart, and Davis. Krisak on the draw. Minute 21 remaining. Krisak wins it to Heilman. Heilman moves it to Davis. Davis down low for Krisak. Krisak out of the corner. Moves it out to Davis. Davis to Tolanen. Tolanen back to Davis. Davis over to Reinhart. Reinhart shot through traffic. Rebound picked up by Heilman. Heilman makes a move towards the net. Moves it to the back door. Krisak out to the point for Davis. Davis to Reinhart. Reinhart quickly over to Tolanen. Tolanen below the red line, skates it behind the net. Moves it out for Davis. Davis, he'll shoot through traffic, but his shot gets blocked. And we get a whistle as Davis's shot took a player down. And we'll hope he's okay. Number 34, White. Took a frozen 1 inch piece of 1 inch puck. He heads to the bench, and so Sabres will have an offensive zone draw with 33 seconds remaining. Krisak takes the draw. Heilman settles the puck for Davis. Davis to Reinhart. Reinhart quickly over to Tolanen. Tolanen looking at options. Bounces it off the boards for Reinhart. Now back to Tolanen. Tolanen from the circle, and he tries to shoot it to the low side, kick the side. 10 seconds remaining. Tolanen back to Davis. Davis back to Tolanen. Tolanen to Heilman out front. Heilman shoots. And the net comes off, and we get a whistle with 1.2 seconds remaining. Extra skater on for the Sabres. All right, so end of first period. We'll take a look at the scoreboard here before we take a break. We've got 16 shots for the Sabres. They did kill off one penalty, 2-minute minor on Radke for hooking, and then 16 shots for the Sabres, 4 for the Lightning. So that is 3 saves for Avery. Sabres will carry 39 seconds of power play into the second period. So we'll take a break while they resurface the ice and be back with you momentarily.
Eastview's Noah Shakopee.
All right, back for the second period. Shakopee leads 3-0. Davis, Reinhardt, Tolanen, Krisak, Heilman, Davis. Sabers are on the power play. Reinhardt puts it on the tape for Heilman. Heilman with a little stick handle in front of the net. 14:39 remaining. 18 seconds left in the Saber power play. Next unit up for the Sabers. Nelson, Mo, Dornbos, Davis, and Tolanen. Davis to Tolanen. Tolanen back to Davis. Davis shoots through traffic and scores. So Sabres lead 4-0. They convert on the power play. There were 9 seconds left in the power play before Cole Davis finds a shot through traffic and puts it in the back of the net. "30 seconds into the second period, Sabres lead 4-0. Next up for the Sabres is Gaston and Hensley back on D. Mo, Dornbos, and Nelson up front. Puck out to neutral ice, collected by Gaston. Gaston backhands it to Mo. Mo comes off the wall with the puck, moves it back to Gaston. Gaston up ahead to Nelson. Nelson taps it into the zone. Dornbos pressures. Comes out to the top of the zone for Gaston. Gaston puts it behind the net. They bring it out to neutral ice, but Gaston puts it right back in. Radke pressures. Down for Gaston. Gaston to Reinhardt. Reinhardt, cross ice pass, tried to hit Schmitz, but just missed him. 13:23 remaining. Defensive zone draw for the Sabres. Schmitz on the draw. Rung around the boards. Radke gets there first. Davis gets the puck out of the zone. And he'll shoot. Kicked off the pad. Radke and Tolanen back. Popped near the net. Avery stands tall. 12:53 remaining. Now it's Krisak, Heilman, and Carlson with Davis and Tolanen. Krisak will take the draw. Lightning control. They'll shoot through traffic right into the belly button of the man in black, Logan Avery. Sabres reset, same 5. Heilman deflects it out to neutral ice. Tolanen rings it around the boards for Davis. Davis moves it up to Carlson. Carlson slides it ahead for Krisak. And the Lightning dump it in deep. Tolanen to it first. Moves it over for Davis. Davis over to Tolanen. Tolanen lays it off the boards. Comes back out for Davis. Davis to Heilman. Tolanen across the red line, battles for it in neutral zone. Carlson gets the puck in deep. Saber forecheck goes to work. Heilman loses an edge. comes out for Davis. Davis shot through traffic, deflected into the corner. Hensley to it first. Now the Lightning across the red line. They put it on net. Hensley kicks it to Davis. Davis ahead for Nelson. Nelson looks up ice, finds his Carlson. Carlson walks into the zone, puts it off the skate towards the net. Hensley tries to pinch. Icing had a 3-on-1, but they send it all the way down and dumped it in. Top of the circle. Poke check by Dornbos. Puck across the red line. Gaston meets it at the blue line. Puck running around the boards. Gaston after it. Hurries the puck along for Dornbos. Top of the zone. Shot through traffic. Deflected. And even though it got deflected, Avery found it and got a glove on it. So now up front for the Sabres, it's Schmitz, Radke, Reinhart, Gaston, and here comes Tolanen. So we got 13, 15, 16, 17, 18 on the ice. Just need a 14. Where's Cody Sawyer when you need him? Schmitz on the draw. Out of the zone. Radke moves it up, looks at options, and he'll shoot. Rebound. Out to neutral ice. Davis on the puck. Moves it ahead for Reinhart. Reinhart cross ice. Radke across the red line, across the blue line. And he'll shoot. He misses. Puck comes out to neutral ice. Tolanen collects. Moves it over to Davis. Davis ahead for Radke. Radke moves it up for Schmitz. Schmitz with the puck in his skates, gains the zone. Moves the puck towards the net. Collected by Eastview. Turned over. Tolanen separates player from puck. Schmitz didn't quite get all of that pass. Shot blocked by Davis, picked up, walks out of the zone. Carlson, red line, blue line, over to Davis. Comes loose for Reinhart. Reinhart working out of the corner. Over for Hensley. Hensley to Reinhart in the middle. Puck loose in front. Carlson now comes out to the point for Davis. Davis just shot through traffic. Is loose. Reinhart almost poked it in for his second goal of the game. Now Krizak feeds it to the far side for Hensley. Puck lifted out of the zone. Davis chases. Davis gets to it, icing waved off. Davis moves it ahead for Heilman. Puck in deep. Krizak battles for it. Heilman gets a stick on it, moves it to Krizak. Krizak tries to hit Carlson on the back door. Into the corner goes Carlson. Gaston, last man back. Puck rolls on net. Avery kicks it into the corner. Hensley after it. Hensley kicks it through for Krizak. Krizak brings it around the boards for Heilman. Heilman accelerates up ice. Moves it to Carlson. Carlson crosses the blue line. Taps it ahead for Gaston. Gaston puts it down below the red line where Heilman finds it. Heilman out to Gaston. Gaston will take the space that's given to him, takes a shot towards the net, but gets deflected up into the netting. Sabres will have an offensive zone draw with 7:27 remaining here. Half the second period gone. A couple minutes left. Now it's Nelson, Mo, Dornbos, Davis, and Tolanen. Mo moves it back for Davis. Davis slides it over to Tolanen. Tolanen puts it in the corner for Dornbos. Now out to Tolanen. Tolanen rings around the boards. Mo will get to it first. Davis puts it back in deep. Mo after it. Top of the zone. Held in by Davis. Tolanen chases it back. Kicked aside by Avery. Fed ahead. Krisak. Oh, Nelson to Mo. Mo back to Nelson. Nelson goes backhand, forehand, and it's a goal. Little tic-tac-toe action as the Sabres made it into the zone. Goal, but for the sophomore, number 5, Carter Nelson. Assist will go to number 10, Jack Mo. Now up front for the Sabres, Schmitz, Reinhardt, Radke, and on D it's Tolanen and Davis.
Scoring for Shakopee was number 5, Carter Nelson. Assisted by number 10, Jack Mo. And number 39.
Radke moves it ahead for Schmitz.
Dornbos. Time to goal, 8:18.
Tolanen over to Davis. Davis to Schmitz. Schmitz across the blue line. Reinhardt leaves it for Davis. Davis puts it over to Schmitz. Schmitz is trying to chase the stick. Comes loose for Tolanen. Tolanen moves it to Davis. Davis' shot gets blocked. Davis to Tolanen. Tolanen shot through traffic, gets deflected, goes off the pipe, rung around the boards. Davis collects. Reinhardt looks up ice. He'll leave it for Davis. Davis back to Reinhardt. Reinhardt across for Schmitz. Schmitz out to Gaston. Gaston will shoot through traffic. He's kicked into the corner. Reinhardt back to Gaston. Over to Hensley. Hensley feeds it out front. Krisak tied up. And we get a whistle. They're going to say the net is off. And it is. Nice break for the Sabres. That should still be an offensive zone draw. And Eastview had cleared the puck. Now it's Krisak, Carlson, and Heilman up front with Gaston and Hensley back on D. Heilman out of the corner, tries to backhand it out front. Hensley keeps the puck in the zone now. Eastview escapes. They cross the red line. Hensley to it first. Hensley spins away from pressure. Lays it high off the glass. But not out of the zone. Puck moved towards the net. Big save by Avery. Shot through traffic. Blocked by Krisak. Carlson blocks the shot. Another clapper goes wide. Heilman picks it up. High off the glass. Bouncing puck picked up by Carlson. Carlson on his backhand, moves it to try to move to his forehand. Big poke check. Gaston hustles back. Into the corner goes Gaston. Puck stays in play, picked up by Hensley. Hensley kisses it off the glass. And Dornbos, good heads-up play by Max Dornbos, gets to the puck before it can be iced. Heilman tries to feed it out front. Krisak almost got there, and now Tolanen breaks up the exiting pass. The shot goes wide. Krisak moves it over for Heilman. Heilman across the red line, across the blue line, and he'll shoot from the top of the zone. Krisak collects the rebound. Puts the puck in deep. Mo pressuring. Eastview sends it down. Hensley will get to it. Hensley evades one, but not the second one. Now Nelson turns the puck up for Mo. Mo taps it ahead to himself. He's got Hensley with him, but here comes Jack Mo all by himself. Fake shot by Jack Mo. Faked everybody in the building out. 2:29 remaining. Sabres lead 5-0. Schmitz, Radke, Reinhardt, Gaston, and Hensley. Schmitz on the draw. Reinhardt to his left, Radke to his right. Gaston and Hensley behind him. Gaston keeps the puck in the zone, but now it comes out. Hensley spins away from pressure, moves it up the boards for Schmitz. Schmitz on the near wall. Pops loose for Gaston. Gaston to Radke on the far side. Radke into the zone, gets his stick lifted. Now Schmitz walks towards it. Backhand shot. Goes wide. Now Reinhardt moves it ahead for Radke. Radke moves it to Schmitz. Schmitz's shot saved. And the Lightning send it all the way down. And we'll get a whistle with 1:45 remaining here in this second period. It's been all Sabres. Shots are 26-12 in favor of the Sabres. Now it's Krisak, Heilman, and Carlson up front. Davis and Tolanen back on D. Krisak on the draw. Eastview exits the zone, crosses the red line, broken up by Tolanen. Tolanen moves it to Heilman. Heilman carries into the zone and he shoots. Rebound chance, another save. Heilman with a quality scoring chance. Next lineup for the Sabres. Nelson, Mo, Dornbos, Davis, Tolanen. Nelson to take the draw. Lightning, shoot, save Avery, rebound in front. Scrum for the puck. Dornbos clears it to the top of the zone, but not out. Now the puck exits the zone. Dornbos kicks it ahead to himself, moves it over to Mo. Mo into the corner, moves it out front for Dornbos. Lightning send it down. 57 seconds left. Sabres will have an offensive zone draw. Now it's same five for the Sabres. Nelson, Mo, Dornbos, Davis, Tolanen. Face-off draw, one for Davis. Davis shoots. Mo gets a stick on it. before it's covered up by the goalie. Nelson takes the draw. Wins it to Davis. Davis looks at his options. Lifts it over to Tolanen. Tolanen working out of the corner. Tries to move it up to the top of the zone for Davis. But the puck pops up and out of the zone. Now the Lightning carry in. Tolanen puts stick on puck. Gets it to Nelson. Dornbos moves the puck ahead for Mo. And we get a whistle. We got an elbowing call here. Who's going to the box? So 22 seconds left, 22.7 seconds left. And
I'll be back. Oh, don't worry, I'm not parking.
Sabres will have an offensive zone draw after that penalty. So Sabres on the power play.
2 minutes for elbowing. Spray for
Mo
elbowing.
working out of the corner. Moves it to Reinhart. 5 seconds left. Reinhart to Davis. Davis. Back to Reinhart. Reinhart moves it towards the net. So, Sabres have 30 shots on goal, 5 goals. Lightning have 13 shots on goals, and that's 13 saves for Avery and net. Sabres will carry a minute 38 of power play into the third period. We'll be back after they resurface the ice. All right, Sabers back for the third period. They lead 5-0. They're carrying a minute 38 of power play into the third period. So here we go. Final period of the JV season. Heading back to the net, Logan Avery, 13 saves on the night. Now up front for the Sabres, it's Gaston Tolanen and Dornbos. Harris Gaston taking the draw, wins it cleanly. Back to Cole Davis. Davis and Reinhardt back on D. Sabres having a lot of fun with their lines. Reinhardt, stretch pass. Dornbos leaves it for Davis. Davis carries into the zone, puts on the brakes. Sabres set up their power play. Davis moves it to Tolanen. Tolanen back to Davis. Davis back to Tolanen. Tolanen will shoot to the far post. Lightning escape. Shot blocked by Davis. Comes around for Tolanen. 55 seconds left in the Sabre power play. Davis protects the puck, lifts it across for Gaston. Gaston leaves it for Tolanen. Tolanen over to Davis. Davis to Reinhardt. Back to Davis. Davis from the top of the circle shoots. Rebound collected by Tolanen. Tolanen moves it out to the top of the zone for Reinhardt. Reinhardt puts it behind the net. And Eastview rings it around the board. Davis will chase it down. Avery moves it back to Davis. Davis pinched against the boards. Reinhardt collects. Carlson on the near side enters the zone. Puts it off the far wall, bounces off the net, and cleared out now.
Eastview at full strength.
Kresak picks up the puck. Now it's Kresak and Hensley back on D. Hensley lifts it to neutral ice for Carlson. Carlson moves it ahead for Heilman. Heilman, shot blocked. Now Kresak over to Hensley. Back to Kresak. Puck broken up through neutral ice. Hensley moves it to the far corner. Heilman taps it ahead for Carlson. Carlson moves it out front. Puck picked up by Radke. Radke crosses the red line, crosses the blue line. Moves it to Davis. Davis, top of the zone, hops the stick of Radke. Tolanen will collect. Eastview's changing, stretch pass. Heilman taps it into the zone. Into the far corner goes Radke. Puck comes out front. Avery puts it back to Tolanen. Puck loose and shot on net. Avery equal to the task. 11:36 remaining in the third period. Sabres lead 5-0. Sabres look like they're just having a ton of fun out here. Now it's Schmitz, Reinhardt, Nelson up front with Davis and Tolanen back on D. Schmitz steps on the puck. Tolanen carries out of the zone, crosses the red line, crosses the blue line. Now hops back out to neutral ice. Davis moves it to Reinhardt. Reinhardt Rings the puck around the boards. Nelson pressuring. Reinhardt slides it over to Nelson. Nelson puts it out front. Back to Nelson. Moves it back to Davis. Davis finds Reinhardt on the backside. His shot goes wide. Comes out back out to neutral ice. Davis waits for his teammates to tag up. Moves it to Gaston. Gaston back to Davis. Davis across the red line. Dornbos separates player from puck. Skates the puck behind the net. Dornbos reverses directions. Now Gaston working out of the corner. Gets leaned on. It keeps the puck. Gaston joins the charge. He's got Reinhardt and Schmitz with him. Gaston into the corner. Puck picked off by Dornbos. Dornbos working behind the net. Heilman goes into the corner for the puck. Tries to feed it out front. Puck loose in front. Krisak picks it up, and the net is off. So we get a whistle at 9:49 remaining in the third period. So the Sabres have Krisak, Dornbos, Heilman, Tolonen, and Davis out for the Sabres. Krisak will take the draw. Puck stays on the dot. Eventually goes into the corner. Krisak pressures. Tolonen, last man back. Shot paddled up into the netting by Avery, and we get a whistle with 9:31 remaining. Sabres will change up their forwards. Now it's Nelson, Carlson, and Radke. Nelson will take the draw. One back to Tolonen. Tolonen heads up ice. Moves it to center ice to Nelson. Pops loose to Radke. Radke slides it over to Davis. Davis bumped off the puck, but it retrieves it. Nelson crashing the net. And move it back out to the point for Radke. Radke snaps a pass over to Tolonen. Tolonen didn't get all of it. But Davis and Radke back for the Sabres. Back to Tolonen. Tolonen rings it around for Davis. Davis tried to feather it ahead for Carlson. But Eastview puts it into the near side corner. Puck trapped behind the net. Davis battles for it, goes shoulder to shoulder, comes out with the puck, moves it ahead for Radke. Radke taps it to the top of the zone, but not out. Right back to Davis. Davis backhands it to Tolonen. Tolonen moves it to Nelson. Nelson bounces it off the boards, picks it up himself. Nelson with Radke with him. Nelson will shoot. Hensley evades one, gets it up for Nelson. Nelson moves it over to Radke. Now picked up by Schmitz. Schmitz with Carlson with him, enters the zone. Schmitz skates the puck in deep, puts on the brakes, reverses directions, tries to make a move towards the net. Shot by Carlson. Puck popped in the air. Delayed penalty on the Lightning. Backhand now touched by the Lightning, and we get a whistle at 7:45. So they're going to send number 22 in white to the box. Sabres are on the power play. 9:45 remaining in the third period. It's Tolonen getting ready to take the draw with Gaston, Dornbos, Reinhardt, and Davis. We got a whistle, and now I think we're going to go to 4-on-4. We're going to send Reinhardt to the box, probably for a hook. Let's see what they call here. 2 minutes for a hook. Yep. So we got 4-on-4 hockey for 1:53 seconds. So now it's Schmitz, Radke, Davis, and Tolanen. Schmitz will take the draw. Wins it into the corner for Tolanen. Tolanen back to Davis.
Man, my penalty has been problem Shakopee number 15.
Davis
Fletcher Reinhardt.
gets across the red line. Gets it over to Schmitz. Nice pass catch by Schmitz, and he'll shoot. That takes a weird bounce off the glass. Schmitz picks it up. Gets it out to the point for Davis. Davis over to Tolanen. Tolanen back to Davis. Davis walks towards the net. Tries to stuff it in. Schmitz tried to get it out to the top of the zone for Radke. But now Eastview in transition. Poked off the puck. Radke scoops it up. Into the zone. Schmitz stick handles in, shoots. That goes off the pipe, pops straight in the air. Davis collects Carlson off the bench into the play. Sabres need one more. Davis moves it over to Tolanen. Tolanen out to the top of the zone for Heilman. Heilman shoots through traffic, and it is gloved and held. 6:13 remaining. And on the scoreboard, there's 29 seconds left in 4-on-4 hockey, which will be followed by about 7 seconds of power play for the Lightning. Carlson will take the draw. He wins it to Gaston. Gaston bounces it off the boards for Carlson. Now back to Gaston. Gaston moves it down to Heilman. Heilman from the top of the circle moves it over to Hensley. Hensley keeps the puck in the zone. Battles his way into the corner, feeds it out front for Heilman. Heilman into the corner. Puts the puck down low.
Eastview now at full strength.
Sabres are short-handed.
Shakopee
All right, back to 5-on-5 hockey. Reinhardt out of the box. Makes a move towards the net. Puck fed back to Heilman in front. Heilman stick handles into open ice. Across the red line. Sabres tag up. Carlson chases the puck into the corner. Heilman and Carlson battling for the puck. Now Eastview tries to escape out the near side. Puck picked up at neutral ice by Reinhardt. Feeds it over to Gaston. Gaston ahead to Heilman. Heilman feathers it ahead for Carlson. Here comes Carlson with another chance. Big save by the Lightning. Heilman moves it out for Davis at the point. Davis kicks it into the corner. Fed out front. Carlson didn't quite get all of that one. Picks up his own rebound. Puck fed out front. Heilman there. Davis picks it up. Davis makes a move towards the net. He'll shoot through traffic. That goes off Heilman's skate. Deflects wide. Out to the top of the zone. Tolanen. Tolanen backhand to Davis. Davis. Cool, calm, collected on the puck. Finally gets it lifted, and the Lightning send it all the way down. And we get a whistle with 4:04 remaining in the game. Now it's Krisak, Nelson, and Dornbos up front, with Tolanen and Davis back on tee. Krisak takes the draw. Lightning skate it behind their net. Work it to the half wall. Bounce it off the boards to neutral ice. Picked up, collected by Krisak. Krisak tries to saucer a pass ahead, but it comes right back to him. Now he'll carry it into the zone himself, and Nelson was offsides. 3:46 remaining. Neutral zone draw now for the Sabers. Sabers will change up their D. Now it's Krisak, Nelson, Dornbos up front with Gaston and Hensley back on D. Krisak wins the draw over to Dornbos. Lightning lifted into the zone. Gaston to it first. Looks right, looks left, moves it back to Nelson. Now comes right back to Gaston. Gaston slides it ahead for Dornbos. Dornbos whips the pass cross ice. Icing waved off. Nelson chases it below the red line. Krisak there to help. Krisak working from behind the net. Now on his forehand. He'll shoot. Big save. Krisak back to Nelson. Nelson in the corner. Pops loose for Krisak. Makes a move towards the net. Puck comes across the zone for Hensley. Hensley bumped off the puck. Lightning send it out. Gaston chases. Gets to it first. Moves it ahead for Dornbos. Dornbos, nice feather pass ahead for Schmitz. Schmitz, great pass catch. Walking in. Gets his shot blocked at the last minute. Comes loose for Radke. Radke moves it back to Schmitz. Schmitz moves it towards the middle. Eastview sends it down. Bounces off the boards. And that is icing on the Lightning. Sabres have an offensive zone draw with 2.5 minutes remaining. So it's up front, it's Schmitz, Carlson, and Radke, Tolanen and Davis back on D. Schmitz to take the draw. Wins it back to Davis. Davis slides it over to Tolanen. Tolanen moves it to Davis. Davis back to Tolanen. Tolanen, toe drag. Carlson grabs the puck. Hops the stick of Schmitz. Eastview carries out. Shot right into the glove of Avery. Exactly 2 minutes remaining. All right, Sabre fans, this is your 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in the season. If you're interested in watching the varsity game tonight, well, stay right on this channel. There's no local broadcast, so Shakopee Sabre Boys Hockey will be broadcasting the varsity game coming up. The puck drop a little after 7 p.m. Tolanen moves it up to Heilman. Heilman rings it around the boards. Lightning deposit the puck in the zone. Tolanen to it first. Puts it down deep for Davis. Davis spins away from pressure. Moves it ahead for Tolanen. Now here comes Schmitz. Moves it ahead for Reinhardt. Reinhardt gets it to Davis. Davis stick handles into the zone. He'll shoot through traffic. Off the blocker. Scooped up by the Lightning.
1 minute into the period. 1 minute remaining.
Puck into the zone. Carlson after it. Poke check. Radke chases the puck into the corner. Carlson. Backhand. High. Fed out front. Hensley holds the puck in the zone. Radke steals the puck. Walks towards the net. Bumped off the puck. Gaston holds it in the zone. Loses an edge. Now Eastview takes off. Hensley, last man back. Make a move across the crease. No shot. 8 seconds remaining. Puck to neutral ice. Eastview carries in. And that'll do it. Sabres come out with a great showing here in the last game of the season. Pick up the 5-0 win. Avery and net picks up the shutout.
Saves in that third period. For Shakopee JV.
So a great season for the Sabers JV team.
16. Eastview's Unser had 9 saves.
No playoffs
34.
for JV, so this will end the season for the JV boys. It's been an honor and privilege to call all these games. Thanks for tuning in.